And welcome back to Crypto Hulk. Oh my God, do we got a show today? Ooh, wait. You were going to see some amazing stuff going down globally. Okay, like it's all getting set up. That's what's going on right now. I'm seeing green lights popping up all in different parts of the world. Not everybody yet, but what I honestly feel has been going on, why things have been so slow the past 3 years. Once the banks realized, okay, game over. There's a whole new banking system going on. Like it started with Bitcoin, obviously, and then finally it started spreading into Xrp like a few years after that. And then all the other cryptos that pop up. And the banks at first were caught off guard. It took them a while to understand that they were going to have to change and adapt. And after that, we've had countries around the world that have had to school their employees, these countries getting their employees caught up to speed, getting the infrastructure put in, you know, getting countries to adopt a new way of banking. Some countries, like in the Middle East and all that, they've been banking for thousands of years a certain way. You're going to come in and like tell them to change all this stuff. You're going to have a struggle. And that honestly, I think has been the whole deal. Crypto could have popped off in America. They had to put the brakes on it with the lawsuit. Okay, they had to slow everything way down because what would happen, I told you guys from day one of starting this channel, it's going to take off so fast, everybody's going to get left behind. No one's going to want to trade with these other countries because they don't want no paper money. So it's like everybody's got to be at the table at the same time, and or somebody's not going to get fed. So that's how this works. Jintaras, member for 4 months. Nice to catch you on a different time frame. Well, that's why I'm doing this. So the everybody in Europe, down to Africa and stuff, in different parts of the world could see the show. So I had to make it. This is an early one. I won't be making a later one either. This will be it. I'll do a open show, and then after this, I will do a members only. Let's see. But so what I've just noticed is just that's what's going. So now I'm seeing that I think a lot of these countries are starting to get it together. I do think at some point this year something massive is going to happen as far as adoption and stuff. But let's get into some of the news because I want to show you what I'm talking about. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this show is real. Everything's fake. Everything's fake on this program, and I lie. So if I tell you to invest in something, I'm lying. Okay, there you have it. There's your disclaimer. Alrighty, let's start with the first one. What's going on in Ghana? Now remember, from what I just got done telling you, keep that in your head that this is what's going on around the world. They're starting to adapt. And it's going to be in these little countries, like I've been telling you, it's not going to be the big countries and stuff. We've got to make sure these little countries all around the world that are poor have all this stuff, because once this rocket ship takes off to the moon, we aren't going to be able to pause it in midair and say, okay, catch up. That's not going to work. So here's the title. Oh, wait, let me send you the article. Okay. You are going to see adoption like you've never seen before. I've never seen this in 3 years. Ghanaian and Nigerian central banks. These two countries, listen to this. They're announcing open regulatory sandbox starting in like 2 days. February 2023. What? Yeah. And there's a thing called the L Bank, and it supports Nigeria to legalize cryptocurrency as an investment asset. Oh my God, are you hearing this? This is crazy. Ghana's central bank has invited registered financial institutions and unlicensed fintech businesses to apply for entry into its regulatory sandbox. How does this little country, who didn't even invent crypto, see what I'm saying, now have a regulatory sandbox so companies, crypto companies and stuff can go in there and start working? Why doesn't America have this? I'm just curious because we invented Ripple and all these other. How the hell has this happened? See what I'm saying? It's purposely done. That's why. The sandbox will foster new digital business models that are not currently protected officially or implicitly under regulation. Let me see. Ghana's central bank has invited registered financial institutions and unlicensed business to apply for the sandbox. This was released on January 26th. This news. It'll begin. Okay, here it goes. It's going to begin February 13th. The process of admitting the first cohort of participants. According to the Bank of Ghana, it'll foster new business models that are not. Okay, why do they keep repeating themselves in these articles? The sandbox will also foster innovation aimed at addressing the problem of financial exclusion, as well as new and immature digital financial service technologies. They have to, prospective participants have to submit a form, da 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 da. Let me scroll down even lower. On August 22nd, now this is a long time ago. Think about this. Well, not quite. It's like 4 months ago, but Ghana's central bank introduced the sandbox, which was built in conjunction with MTech Solutions. The bank described the introduction of sandbox as evidence of its commitment to creating an enabling environment for innovation to promote financial inclusion. Let's see. I'm going to end the article there. So basically, they're getting their cryptos up and running in a sandbox area. They're basically allowing now crypto to start running. Pretty amazing. Let me go to our Nathan Temple. Welcome to the video live stream. So we just saw this country, Ghana, and Nigeria basically go live with crypto. It's in a test phase. See, here's what they're doing. These you're going to start seeing this a lot. Now, this was in February, which is coming up. We know that in March, Europe's going to do the same thing. And then guess what? In April, England's going to do. See how this is going? All these countries now are going into these test phase things. Okay, this is spreading all around the world. And when they fully, let's say, got people used to this idea, that they got to get people out there to, like people like you and me, to try this or try this payment service, because they're getting you warmed up, because that's how the flip of the switch happens. It can't happen right now. People aren't all linked up. Okay, it's not going to work. So it's not going to be next week, next month. It's going to be when all these countries have this regulatory. Now, America might not need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we have all this infrastructure and technology shit. Everybody's got access to an internet or something or whatever, library you can go to. So some countries might not have a sandbox. I'd say the more advanced countries probably won't need to. What we're doing is we're getting these broke, poor countries that have no technology or whatever, and getting them up to speed, getting everybody ready, teaching the local people how to do this and that. Because some of these people don't even read, don't even have a phone. Like, they live out in the middle of the desert or something. They have no electricity, you know. So there's a curve where you got to teach all these people. That's what's going on now. So once all these lower countries are up and going, then bam, that's when the flip happens. Okay. So they're still getting their digital banking set up and all that. So we're not time yet. Let's go to the next article, Pakistan. Okay, now a little country like Pakistan. Let's see what's going on over there. Let me get you this article so you can see it. I want you to see the trends that are occurring. It's all like everybody's getting to their places for the play. The screen at the theater is down. All the actors are getting lined up all around, getting situated. That's what's going on now. They're all getting ready. Here's the article. Pakistan Central Bank shortlists 5 players for digital banking license. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, so that's that article. The State Bank of Pakistan. So again, now here's what's going on in Pakistan. Look, when a technology comes around that can put banks out of business, countries get very, very scared. That's what's been going on lately. Um, the people that are in power in Pakistan now, I'm going to be talking about Pakistan, but I really am talking generally about every country. Okay, so in Pakistan, they're scared to death because Ripple or one of the payments, Bitcoin, all these things that can wipe out their banking system. Like done. Okay, and then the country can go into civil war and stuff. So controlling these countries have to control the tech, and then you have the rich people of the country, they got to maintain control as well. So what you're going to notice in this article is all these Pakistani companies are getting into this and controlling it and not allowing, like, I don't know, Stellar Development Foundation to come in and just regulate and run the whole country. Okay, so the government is being, that's why some of these governments either make crypto illegal, because they want to get in and control it before people start using it. Because once people start using it, oh my God, it's going to spread like wildfire. So the State Bank of Pakistan just allowed like 5 companies to come in to set up crypto exchanges and banks and lending and all that kind of stuff. Okay, the government's controlling this. They're securing the regulatory green light. Okay. There are some companies that are here. They gave them an NOC. That's a no objection certificate. In America, they call them a no action certificate or whatever. It's these 5 crypto exchange banks. Well, you're going to have banks that do digital kind of crypto type payments, and you have to have a license to do that. So the government gave 5 companies that license. We're just going to go through really quickly here. Hugo Bank, it's a Pakistan. Notice in all of these banks that are formed, Hugo Bank, there's going to be a Pakistani in there. Okay, because and maybe all of them will be Pakistani. Some of them they join people with other countries. Hugo Bank targets targets poor people in Pakistan. See, look, if we don't get all the poor people on board and educated in how to use the crypto, they will be left behind and they will fucking starve. Okay, then you're gonna have civil war going. So these banks here they target financially underserved customers in Pakistan. Some of these people probably don't even have a phone. Okay, they're gonna have to figure out how to get these people money. So that's what we're kind of waiting for. Globally, we're waiting for this. All these countries, here's your phone, here's what you do, here's a QR scan code. Some of these people have no fucking clue what QR scan code and how to use it and all these things, and probably a lot of Americans as well. They're going to show them about peer-to-peer payments and so forth. Next one is called KT Bank. It's a joint venture between 2 Pakistani companies. See where we're going at with here? Pakistan's trying to control this banking shit, and they don't give anybody just a license. Like, you got to be a special. You got to know somebody. You got to be like one of the friends of the power families. Okay. The third one's called Mashrek Bank. It's a United Arab Emirates company. It's the Middle East's biggest financial institution. Next is Easy Paisa DB, is a consortium. It's a Pakistan, the second largest cellular and digital service in the country. So this particular company, Easy Paisa DB, is a Pakistani cellular type company, but it's joining with Alibaba, like a Chinese company. Okay, Alipay and stuff. So this is a little bit different than the other ones. The other ones were all Pakistani. Now this one is a Pakistani company joining with the Chinese company. Talks about, let's see, 5 organizations. What I highlighted down here, the second to the last paragraph, we're almost done. The central bank introduced in January 22 its licensing. Oh, here we go. 1 year ago, the Central Bank of Pakistan introduced its licensing and regulatory framework. See, they're already done. They just gave it away right here. A year ago, Pakistan had all their licensing and all that crap done. Now what are they doing? They're setting up shop, ready to go. Okay. The new regulation, oh, really? They have regulations already? I never knew about that, which sets up digital banks I've been looking at crypto for 3 fucking years. I never heard anything about Pakistani having already licensing and regulatory framework. That's fucking amazing because it never made the news. So this shit's done in secret. See how that goes? Um, Digital banks, it says here, setting up digital banks as separate and distinct category in Pakistan's banking sector. So you're going to have a digital crypto type bank exchange, if you want to call it that. And then you're going to have like a traditional in Pakistan. That's how they're doing this. They're not going to blend them together. I just find it's very interesting how all of a sudden Pakistan a year ago had legislation, because I read the crypto news daily. I never saw nothing about that. So there you have that article. Hold on. I checked back in here and we got Brock Morrison. Thanks for your donation to the channel. MS. Thanks for your donation to the channel. Loving the content, says MS, and your sense of humor. If we ever bumped into each other, I'd shake your hand and buy you a drink. The world needs more people like you trying to help the little guys. Oh, I know. Stephen Morris, thanks for your donation channel. We got one last article. Iota. Some of you don't know about Iota. It's something you might want to start knowing about. I'm going to give you the article. If you don't know about Iota, I want you to read the article when the show's done. F, thanks for your donation to the channel. Greatly appreciate that. So here's one. It's Iota. I think it's like 24 cents or 22 or whatever, something like that. It's cheap. Probably don't want to wait till it hits $5 or $10 before you buy this one. Okay. Miru 2004. Thank you very much for your donation. I remember seeing your name on the chats and stuff. Where's that article? Iota. Here it is. Okay, you got the article. I want you to seriously consider Iota. It's ISO 20022 and it's good to go. If you have any doubts about Iota, listen to this. Iota, I mean, once this is brand new news. Well, it's a couple days old. But once this really gets out, Iota's price is going up. Listen to this. Iota gets the role in the European Union blockchain initiative. Oh my God. Okay, this is not a scam crypto. Because if they're working with the EU, they've got to be on the up and up. Got it? So that's going to drive the price of Iota way up. Especially because they're working with a government agency. That's amazing. You know that's a 100% legit crypto. This is a moneymaker right here. Iota Foundation partners with the European Union for major blockchain tests. They could have picked any crypto. They're going with Iota. What does that tell you? I don't know. I don't know what it tells you. I know what it tells me. Iota has been selected to participate in the next phase of development and testing of a solution to provide pan-European blockchain services based on a distributed ledger. Oh, gee, I wonder what ledger they're going to use. Well, who knows? Really, who knows what it could be? We know it's one of the top 10 cryptos we talk about in the show. It's one of them. Could be the XRP. It could be Iota running on XRP ledger. Maybe it's on the Stellar ledger. I don't know. It's one of those. Maybe it's on the XDC ledger. The project called European Blockchain Pre-Commercial Procurement. That's a name. It aims to see whether blockchain technology can be developed and used to improve existing and create new use cases, which in turn will enable the exchange of verified information between all entities across the economic area. Iota is said to have successfully demonstrated. Now, we talked about Iota for the past couple of weeks now because they launched their Tangle, the TANGLE, the Tangle-based distributed ledger system. We read this, that was like a week ago, about Tangle. That's why they did that, because they got this. They've been working with the European Union government because the government needs a job done, and they hire Iota. Oh, it looks like the price here at time was 24 cents. The next phase for Iota, and then we're done with this article and the open show's over. The second phase, however, involves testing Iota Stardust, an upgrade that turns the base layer into a multi-asset ledger. Sounds like XRP, allowing interaction with smart contracts of layer 2 networks. It is the field testing of Iota's ability to tokenize assets. Iota will tokenize assets, and Iota will work with smart contracts for the European Commission. Oh my God. So, sounds like you want to buy Iota. Stephen Morris, been a member for a month. I tell everyone about XRP and investing in the utility crypto, and everyone thinks I'm crazy. I'm already looking at my future GTR. Oh, yeah, you can buy a couple of them. Maybe just one for each day of the week. Stephen, this channel provides you real news, no hype. I try to have facts with everything I bring. If I'm talking to you about a particular crypto to teach you something, I'm gonna like Iota would be one that I would get if I wanted to buy more of cryptos, because that one right there, if they're working with the government, whew, that's the one right there. You know, so they're not working with Dogcoin or Shibu or whatever the fuck it is. There's a reason it's Iota. Okay, Gene. Oh, Lionel Ramirez. Thank you very much, Lionel. Appreciate that. Gene Rainbow. You are amazing. Okay, only zombies can hear Ripple Nation and not act on it. Dang. Okay, that's it for the show. You got 21 minutes. I'm going off to the members only show. We've got some killer news, and of course, my views. And we have a new payment system called XPay. We're going to get into it. I'll see you at the next show.